Yeah, so my name is Austin, and this is my wife, Lauren. We've been serving here at Seasons Church for a little while. Yeah, babe, you want to start?
So I ironically was hanging out with like his friends later that night, and I was like, okay, so there's a really cute guy I saw today. I need to know like about him. Like, you know who I'm talking about. Like I described him and they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna give you his number. Like that's not gonna happen, sorry. That was back in the day when we had Snapchat. He snapped me, he was like, heard you were like wanting to hang out. I don't have a car, so you're gonna have to come pick me up if you wanna hang out with me. And I was so nervous, I like called all my friends. I was like, okay, I'm about to go hang out with this guy. And that's kind of how we met. And then we started just being friends right off the bat. He went back to Florida, I went back to Arkansas for school. And we just did long distance. We started dating and we did long distance for our whole relationship until we got engaged.
We started out a little bumpy. You know, I had just recently given my life to Christ, and I was trying to make those changes and trying to implement some things, but at the same time, I wasn't fully committed in that. We were already walking in impurity. We were already doing things that we knew we shouldn't have been doing.
We knew what we wanted our marriage to look like, and what we were doing before that, it wasn't gonna end up looking like we wanted it to. So as hard as it was to like implement some changes, I think like trusting in God helped us also trust in each other more. And that's when like the insecurities and all of that went away.
I feel like a lot of times that when you draw near to God, He draws near to you. And so we said, hey, we're gonna honor you, God. We're gonna make some changes in our life that align better with your plan for us because we want what you have for us.
There was times where it was hard, especially from doing it already and then stopping. And we definitely like had to question that, but like we would just sit there and pray about it, which that also opened up a lot of new doors praying together, and everything that we implemented from like there on just kind of worked in our favor. And I think that's because we chose to like really honor Him in that big way. And that was like a huge way that He saw us stepping out and trying to be better. And so He blessed that.
I would just say it 100% changed our relationship, 100%, like night and day. And this was a year and a half. Just so everyone knows, this was a year and a half. That is a good bit of time.
It brought us closer as one and brought us closer to God as well. And for my personal like change, I think it's really taught me how to respect myself more and just the process of a relationship.
When we finally made the decision and got married and had our wedding, it was like, oh, we're writing a whole new story. We're writing a whole new book here. I think that if you're in a position where maybe you have made some mistakes, maybe you have stepped out of boundaries that you may had at one point, maybe you set this as a goal and you walked out of that, or maybe you've never even thought about making a change in your purity. I'm telling you right now, if you do it, it will change your life forever. It'll allow you to walk into a marriage the way that it was meant to be walked into. And I'm telling you right now that God can restore, God can heal your heart, God can tear down your walls, and God can build bridges.
We weren't perfect before, but when you choose to make that decision, like you will be blessed for the rest of your marriage because of it. It's never too late.
That's so good.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's great.